Hi, it's Nina Gigi, and this is going to be suicide number 3. Okay, this one is another sister of mine. She's the next one up from me. I'm the youngest of 4 girls. This one blew me away big time because she came to live with us. Um, when my dad was alive, I think that's when she came. I can't remember, it might have been just after he had killed himself. My mum got her to live with us. So I got to know her really well. I mean, we grew up together really from the age of what, 8? She was 9. Yeah, because I was 9 when my dad killed himself. So yeah, there was always competition between her and me because we were so close in age. Um, she had big ties to a different part of England, you know. Um, her foster parents, she still kept in contact with them. And, you know, her and I would sit down and talk a lot and that growing up, you know, even in our 20s, about why our parents had 5 kids, 4 girls and a boy, and held on to me and my brother and put the others up in foster care. We couldn't fathom that. And my mum wouldn't answer any of the questions, you know, because I grilled her. I can be relentless sometimes. But yeah, that was shocking, absolutely shocking. Um, okay, where do I start? Well, I know that she was engaged for a long time to this guy that I knew. He was alright. He was good to her. He was nice. But she met somebody else, and this guy was married, and he had kids. And anyway, um, I think he was going to get a divorce. I'm not really sure, but he killed himself. They met at a job they both were at. Anyway, yeah, he killed himself, and she did it 6 weeks later. Um, and that was um, carbon monoxide poisoning. I was really, really mad at her ex-fiance because she went to him just after a boyfriend had killed himself and asked him how you would tape up the car windows and all that, you know, because she killed herself in the car. And he told her, because when I went over there, I flew over there um, to make all the arrangements for a funeral and that, you know. And I went and stayed with her ex-fiance. And yeah, he told me that she came to him a few weeks after, a few weeks before she killed herself, and asked him how would you jack the car up, and where'd you put the hose and all. And he went ahead and told her, and I said, what'd you do that for, you know? I was like, man. Anyway, yeah, but that's how she did it. She I remember talking to her after um, her boyfriend had done this, and she was really, really sad. She was so lost. She was in a daze, and they just bought a house together, and things were looking up. They really were. And so I spoke to my husband, and I said, you know what? why don't we have her come and live with us? Because JJ was born at this time, my son, and he was 13 months old when she killed herself. And because I took him with me to England, I had to sign all his special paperwork that my husband had made me sign, you know. And so I said to her, I said, why don't you come and live with us and come out to California, you know? And she goes, yeah, that sounds really good, you know. And I was convinced. I couldn't wait. I thought, God, this would be great, you know, not growing up with my sisters, and one of them's actually going to come and live with me in sunny California. This is so cool, you know. And so she goes to me on the phone. She goes, all right, I'll come over and I'll live with you and that, and your husband. I don't want to give out any names. But she goes, I've got one more document to sign, and then, you know, that's it. I said, okay, hurry up and sign it, you know, get over here. Anyway, that turned out to be her suicide note. Yeah. There was 5 o'clock in the morning, California time, because England's 8 hours ahead of us. Police were knocking at the door, and my husband woke me up and said, Nina, come downstairs. Went downstairs, and the police were there, and they said, yeah, you know, what's up, kind of thing. And they told me, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. She lied to me. She lied to everybody. What she had done, now she did it 6 weeks after he died. After he did it, she'd went out and bought a new outfit. She planned everything. I've got her suicide note. I have it. And she went out, rented a car, bought an outfit, had her hair done, got all, you know, dressed up. She picked out the song that she wanted at her funeral. It was what's the name of it now? Oh gosh. God, what was the name of that song? It was by Celine Dion, but she didn't sing it. Another singer sang it. I'll think of it in a minute. Oh God, what was it? I don't like the song because of that, you know. I'm wondering, you know, she didn't drink. All of us girls, we drank. And my brother, we all drank. They did some kind of weed and all that, you know. But Jerry, I mean, she didn't drink. I wouldn't say she was a drinker. She smoked. But I'm thinking, that's 2 sisters now, and my dad will kill themselves. I have BPD, and I keep it pretty much under control. I've done a lot of work on myself. A lot. You'll see why later. I'm wondering if they had it too. BPD, borderline personality disorder. Because you know, you don't know what to do with your emotions. But yeah, I flew to England. I made all the arrangements. My mum was really upset. Stayed at her house where she used to live with her fiance, because she'd known him for years. He was shocked too. He couldn't believe it. She had a lot of people show up. Oh my God. A lot of people showed up to her funeral. It was beautiful. I saved all the cards, that are on the flowers and that. I saved all that. I still have it. Yeah, I got a few things from that she's given to me over the years. I saved it. And the other one. She'd given me a ring. I still have it. So we've got two sisters and a father and my dad all committing suicide. What the hell is going on? No wonder I drank. Tell me about it. Yeah. I remember going to view her. I was really scared because the last time I'd seen a body was my dad when I was 9 years old at the hospital, So, but Jerry was, I mean, I said it again. She was kind of made up, how they do it at funeral homes and that. She looked good. But I was really scared to go in there. I was. I panicked. I didn't want to go, but I ended up being overcoming it and going in there and viewing her. Well, she was only, I think, 26 or 28. I think she was 28 or something. My other sister, oh boy, let me see. She must have been, I was 26. She must have been about 32. So my dad was 48. The first sister that did it was 32. Then the second sister that did it was about 28. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking back when we were kids, some of the fights that we had. She ran away from her foster parents when I was 13. She came looking for me. And that's how she got me to smoke. Yeah. Yeah, she got me to smoke. And I went dizzy for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah. She goes, go on, try this. I said, no, I don't smoke. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, so I was 13 when I started smoking. She took me to Woolworths and she says, I want you to steal that hair dye. I said, I don't steal. She goes, I'm your big sister, you better do it. Oh my God, I hated her for that. I did. I did it. I was so scared. I'd never been so scared in all my life. That you get that feeling that goes right through you. It's bad, the adrenaline rush. And I don't like it at all. I've never done anything like that since. Never. Even in my drunkard years, Yeah, I drank since I was 13, all the way up until 6 years ago. Bouts of sobriety here and there. I've never had 6 years sober. I'm still trying to think of that song. Well, when I do think of it, I will put it in the description. It's a ballad, I know that. Yeah, there was a lot of turnout at a funeral, and my other sister, the eldest one, she was there. My brother wasn't there. I don't know where he was off, what he was doing. But, I flew to England and then did all that and then flew back to, stayed a couple of weeks. and flew back to California. And that was 1989. So we had one in 1971, the first sister, the second eldest, second born I should say, did it in 1987, and then this one did it in 1989. Wow. Yeah. She had a really good life. She, the foster parents that she was with, they were very good to her. She had a charmed life. It was blessed, you know. Didn't want for anything. She had, you know, all three of them had really nice living, you know. Not like me and my brother. Oh, you know, not knocking it really. My mum did the best she could. But anyway, in her suicide note, she wrote it to her attorney and apologized for what she was about to do. And what happens when you do carbon monoxide poisoning, you just fall asleep. And that's what she did. She had the radio on and she fell asleep and died. Wow. Yeah. Tragic. So sad. Um, so you see what I've been going through. I wasn't sure whether I was going to carry on doing these videos or not, because the subject matter is so no one wants to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Nobody. You can't talk to your friends about this. No one wants to hear it. No one knows what to say. I think of them all on their birthdays. And I always say, happy birthday, you know. But it's a horrible loss. I can't put it into words, to be honest with you. I haven't met anyone else that have had the loss that I've had. And if you're thinking about doing something like this, I wish you would rethink it and don't do it, because it's the ones that are left behind that suffer. Truly, it is. Whatever's going on, it's a temporary situation, whatever is going on. There's always a solution to every problem. And I learned that in AA, believe me. Where there's a problem, I will always find the solution. And that's what I do. I solve problems. Yeah, there's a big problem I need to solve. I'll tell you about it later. But I'm going to need some help on that one. Yeah. So anyway, please leave a comment below, or if you're not comfortable doing that, you can email me and I can answer you an email, and subscribe if you want. If you don't have to, if you don't want to, it's entirely up to you. I'm just doing this to help people, talk about suicides and mental illness, and all that will come out later. I'm kind of, winging it doing this because I haven't done anything like this before. But anyway, I know it's not a subject matter that is often spoken about, but I felt that I had to do it. So anyway, take care. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. All right, bye.